If you live in any climate in which you get a lot of rainfall or even snow, at some point or another, you're going to deal with mud. And it's something that's really annoying. So to give you the example, in here, this is my recent addition to our coop. And you can just see, now, I don't have a roof over this part because I haven't finished it yet. And this was a quick add-on for all my meat turkeys, but it's got a lot of mud in there. And that does a couple things. One, the mud can cause diseases in their feet. You don't want them to get bumblefoot, plus worms, things like that like to live inside the mud. You get a lot of bacterial growth from the feces. And so we want to make sure that we keep this area that they live in as dry as we possibly can, just like I have for my completely finished cage over here. We did have 2 pretty heavy days of rainfall. So you can see again, without the roof on this side, we have all the stuff in there. This side that's completely covered, you can see how dry it is. Does need to be raked out, but it's dry. So I'm gonna show you today how to make sure that you keep your area as dry as possible. The first step is making sure you have a roof. Of course, obviously I need to add on the roof up here. I'll do that once I get some more tin. Again, this was just kind of slapped together in a couple days just to make sure that I had something to store these guys in. But roof is going to be number one. The second thing is going to be your siding. I like to have a lot of ventilation because when you have air moving through, you're going to have areas that are dry. Now you can see on the coop over there, I do have the wall that helps create a wind barrier. In this area, I don't need a wall. It's going to be completely open because I have my fence right here, which is going to stop the big gust of wind going through. But in order to deal with the bedding, I'm going to show you what we do. So the best thing that I found, some people like to put down pine flakes, things like that. I don't do that. Now you can use sand. Sand is great, helps with drainage. One thing that I really like is this. This is pelletized bedding. It's pine. Now around birds, you don't want to use any kind of cedar. That can cause respiratory issues, but the pine works great. And you can see they come in little pellets like this. I just take it, throw it over my shoulder. We're gonna open it up. Now this area is 11 feet by 16 feet. So I got 5 bags because it's all the cash I had on me when I was at the store. So we're gonna see how far these bags go. Now the reason why I like the pine pellets is because they turn into this. It's essentially sawdust. But it makes it super, super easy because they soak up the moisture, and as the birds walk on it, it breaks it down. Now, as I do this, I tend to put it first in the areas that are most saturated, the muddiest areas. Then I'll start moving around to others. I'm gonna turn this camera so you can see what I'm doing. So, when you're doing this, you can get pelletized bedding. You can get it at Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply right now, it used to be cheaper. It was like $6.39, somewhere around there, per 40-pound bag. I went today and it just went up to $7.19 a bag. But we have 5 bags. I'll show you. So this is 5 bags in an 11 by 16 area. I'll let you do the math on it. If I wanted to cover the entire area, I needed 2 to 3 more bags. So it goes pretty far. And as far as replacement and your need to keep doing it, it's all going to depend on you. Now, me personally, I do rake out our turkey cages, and I'm bringing this down so I can take it with me. We rake out our turkey cages about every week. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks. So you can see in here, this has all that pelletized bedding. There's not a whole lot of sunlight because I need to clean off the roof. Not a whole lot of sunlight that gets in there to dry it off. But in here, you know, it was much, much muddier. Now, of course, part of that is because there's no roof on this part. But it's something that's really great. They're gonna walk on it. They're gonna spread it around. You can see they're already investigating it, checking it out. Some of them are pecking at it to see if it's food. But I'm gonna come back in a couple days and show you exactly what it looks like after a couple days, because you can see we got most of this covered up. So let's see what it looks like in a couple days. So it's been about a week, maybe a week and a half, and I just want to kind of show you what it looks like with these birds trampling all over it. So you can see what used to be pellets is now just like a sand. It's like a sawdust. So, I mean, you can see the consistency of it. It works great, especially in the wintertime. You know, in the summer, it's not as hard to keep things dry because it evaporates. In the winter, that's a little bit more difficult. So that's what I recommend. Keep coops dry, help your drainage. Get yourself some pine pellets, and enjoy homesteading.